you know, it's been a while since I've done a video, and I know I said I normally will do the sketchbook tours, but it's not going to happen today, or probably not even tomorrow, really. I've got some commissions and stuff in to work on, so yeah, I figured I'd do a video on one of two for a client, Tiny. These will have a long way to go once they're completed. The one I'm gonna be working on is her mother's dog. The other one is of her two dogs, which is not in the camera line of camera sight yet. Um, I've also been working on my animation and stuff like that too, which I boofed my walk cycle this morning because I screwed up one pose and forgot to add another part of a pose. So it gets smooth and then it has this one spot where it's super jerky. But I know what I did wrong and I know how to fix it. I'm just not going to go back and fix it. But I know what I did wrong and I know what to do to correct it and stuff like that. Which my next assignment is a pose test. And the pose test is to the part of the assignment I don't have posted up yet. Um, but anyway, getting back to the commission here at hand, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work a little bit on this guy and let you guys sit here live with me. And what I'm going to do is what I did prior. Um, is I'm going to have music playing in the background. That way I don't have to sit here and bullshit too much. And you don't have to sit and listen to my anime playing in the background. Yes, it's Inuyasha, one of my many favorite animes. But yeah, I'm using Bristol paper, and I will be using Prismacolor pencils. Those were the tools that will be being used on this particular piece. So I am kind of working with some high end products on this, and not low end, to show you, that you can create with cheap stuff. Blah blah yada yada. I'm using expensive stuff on this. Like I said, this for client, and not only a client but also a friend of mine who lives all the way in Australia. Um, she is also an artist herself. She does fantastic equine paintings. She I am fortunate to be one of the only people in the United States to own one of her original paintings. It was shipped to me all the way from Australia. So I do have one of her original pieces. And I did pay for it. I did pay for it. I didn't ask for free art, because I know, it's not cool to do that. But no, I paid her for the painting that was shipped, and and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a Blue Roan Appaloosa, beautiful. It's a Tahani El Stro, I think. Um, she's on Instagram. I don't know what her Instagram name is, but she has some of her paintings and artwork up on there. And I think she has a Facebook page for her artwork. I can't remember the name of it particularly, but her horse paintings are very bright, whimsical, and just it's a totally different style than what most would work with. But I really like it because it's different, and it's just the way she paints and the way the images come out. It's just you just can't help but not fall in love with her work. But anyway, getting off of that, but yeah, go check her out, Tahani El Stroll. I think I pronounced that right. I'm not sure. Uh, she does fantastic horse paintings. I recommend her. She also does little patch ponies. They're little horse dolls that she makes by hand. They're absolutely beautiful. She makes them custom. I think they're like 30. I want to say 30 or $34, maybe 35. I'm not sure her little patch pony, and you can custom order and have them done any which way you want. But anyway, go check her out if you can find her online, because I think I provided the correct information. But yeah, she's a fantastic artist. Go check her shit out and support her. And she's a good friend, beautiful person. But anyway, we're going to jump into this because I know you're tired of sitting here staring at this damn sketch. So I'm going to jump into this and we're going to start coloring this bad boy, and we'll have some music. And I'll try not to have too much dicey music playing. I'll try to keep what plays respectful. If it's not appropriate, I will skip around, change stations, what have you, whatever. You get the drill. Let's get into this shit. As soon as I see who the hell has, oh, it's nobody important. I know that's kind of rude. It's like, oh, it's nobody important. But anyway, here we go.
If you know what I mean, regulators. Regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Heard you keep. Regulators! Mount up. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Woman, she was on the streets, trying to conserve some skirts for the end, so I could get some phones rolling in my ride, chilling all alone. Just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seen a car full of girls, ain't no need to tweak. All of you search know what's up with 213. So I select on 21 and Lewis, some brothers shooting dice. So I said, let's do this. I jumped out the rock and said, what's up? Some brothers pulled some gas, so I said, I'm stuck. These girls peep at me, I'm on glide and swerve. These hookers looking so hard, they straight hit the curve. Want to bigger, better things than some horny tricks. I see my homie and some suckers all in his mix. I'm getting jacked, I'm breaking myself. I can't believe it. They taking more than 12. They took my rings, they took my Rolex. I looked at the brother, said, damn, what's next? They got my homie hemmed up and they all around. Can't let them up, see him if they going straight down for pound. They wanna come up real quick before they start to clown. I best pull out my strap and lay them busters down. They got guns to my head, I think I'm going down. I can't believe it's happening in my own town. If I had wings, I would fly. Let me contemplate. I glance in the cut and I see my homie Nate. 16 in the clip and one in the hole. Nate Dogg is about to make some bodies turn cold. Now they dropping and yelling, it's a tad bit late. Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate. I let my gat explode. Now I'm switching my mind back into free mode. If you won't skirt, sit back and observe. My hoes over there on the curb. Now they got the freaks, and that's a known fact. Before I got jacked, I was on the same track. Back up, cause it's on Nate and me. The one to the G. Just like I thought, they were in the same spot, in need of some desperate help. My Nate Dogg and the G-Child were in need of something. One of them names was sexy as hell. I said, ooh, I like your size. She said my chords broke down and just sing real nice. Would you let me ride? I got a car full of girls and it's going real swell. The next stop is the East Side Motel. If you know like I know, you don't want to step to this. It's the G-Funk era, funked out with a gangster twist. If you smoke like I smoke, then you high like every day. And if your ass is a buster, 213 will regulate. Regulate any stealing of this property. We damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Regulators! Mount up. grass was green. It didn't seem like things were all that bad. I bet we walked 1,000 miles, chopping cotton and pushing plows, and learning how to give it all we had. As life went on and years went by, I saw the light in Daddy's eyes and felt the love in Mama's hands. They kept us warm and kept us fed, taught us how to look ahead. Now looking back, I understand. We were walking in high cotton, old times that are not forgotten. Those fertile fields are never far away. We were walking in high cotton, old times that are not forgotten. Leaving home was the hardest thing we ever faced. When Sunday mornings rolled around, we dressed up in hand-me-downs, just in time together with church. Sometimes I think how long it's been, and how it impressed me then. It was the only day my daddy wouldn't work. We were walking in old times there are not forgotten. Those fertile fields are never far away. We were walking in high cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Leaving home was the hardest thing we ever faced. We were walking in high cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Those fertile fields are never far away. We were walking in high cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Leaving home was the hardest thing we ever faced. We were walking in high cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Those fertile fields are never far away. We were walking in high cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Leaving home was the hardest thing we ever faced. Walking in high cotton.
Was it her that gave it to Morocco?
You better think. Last night, I was excited, and she gave me this tea. And now I can literally hear Med's inner thoughts. I thought black people stopped drinking tea after Get Out. FYI, you signed a waiver.
I'm tired of hearing your voice. You make me sick.
Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna hold me, 2 that wanna stone me, 1 so she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand. Take it easy. Well, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. It's such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say baby. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in. So take it easy. Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. Come on, baby. Don't say nay. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. Oh, we gotta be easy. We ought to take it This one goes down.
Get down. Addie.
To the bottom of our hearts, to the most important lady in our lives. It's time to pay some respect. I hope you're proud of us, because we're proud of you. Mama, you raised me right. Mama, showed me the light. Mama, through pain and strife. Mama, you gave us life. When I fell down, you were there to pick me up. When I fell back, you were there to build me up. You gave everything you had in the world to me, and you made me the man I'm supposed to be. Jane, even though I don't say it often enough, I appreciate everything you did for us. Never take it for granted, because it ain't hard to see. The best parts of you are now a part of me. Mama, kept us home and held us down.
Hi, boys. Who wants to
Come on, get out of the studio!
checking on my guy?
You're making a track, you idiot! Just leave! Go! Go! Suck, Mom! Give my one true love, my. Show respect in the form of this song. So when life gets hard and it makes you cry, I'll always be there to give you rock. Jam my number one fan, my best friend, and I'll never disrespect.
I know you said you weren't hungry, but I can dance on a log.
Get the fuck out! Go!
How's your little club going?
What? It's a rap club! Go to hell, Mom! She's an angel on earth with invisible wings. I put down above and summer, winter, or spring or fall.
Have I seen the remote?
Fuck you! Got the thought of a bullet if it can save my mom. You gotta go with bullet because she will never see her home.
Never mind, I found it.
Everything okay? Shut the fuck up,
Hey, be nice to Dave.
fuck yeah! You can't believe you have sex with that guy! This goes out to the mama. Jump on your head, that kiss you got. Love was no longer until they say you're beautiful. She light us in the sky. Side to side. Big lost animal. Let our voices guide you home.
Something burning down
Get the
there.
fuck out now! I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's only me and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk out. My shadow's only one that walks beside me. My shadow It's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone up there will find me. Till then I walk alone. I'm walking down the line that divides me somewhere in my mind. On the borderline of the edge and where I walk alone. Read between the lines, what's fucked up and everything's alright. Check my vital signs, know I'm still alive and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. The shadows only one walks beside me. My shadow, it's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone up there will find me. Till then I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one I walk on. My shadow's only one who walks beside me. My shadow, it's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone up there will find me. Till then I walk alone. Make room for the new year, starting in the garage at the Store More Save More event, going on now at the Home Depot, where you'll find an HDX 5-level black and yellow shelf unit at a special buy of only $29.88. It'll hold up to 150 pounds per shelf, making quick work of a messy garage, all with very little work on your part. The Store More Save More event, going on now at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through February 4th, available in store and online while supplies last.
Let's go! Bohemian Rhapsody is finally here at your favorite digital stores. Now the winner of 2 Golden Globes, including Best Picture and Best Actor Motion Picture Drama.
Now, the operatic section comes in.
Experience the full Live Aid movie performance, not seen in theaters.
Live Aid, the biggest concert there ever will be.
Get Bohemian Rhapsody and watch it at home tonight. Now on iTunes, Voodoo, Prime Video, and more. Rated PG-13. Bonus features not rated.
I know you're
until I'm able to cast both Naraku and the Shikon jewel from his world. Your life belongs to me. No one else will have it.
Just a steel town girl on a Saturday night, looking for another fight up the line. In the real time world, no one sees her at all. They all say she's crazy. Locking rhythms to the beat of the heart, changing moment into life. Into the danger zone when the dancer becomes a dance. You can touch you like a knife if the gift becomes the fun. On the wire between will and what will be. She's a maniac, maniac on the floor. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. She's a maniac, maniac on the floor. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. On the iceberg line of insanity, it's a place those never see. It's a hard one place of mystery. Touch it but can't hold it. You work all your life for that moment in time. It could come or pass you by. It's a push-up world, but there's always a chance if the hunger stays the time. There's a connected heat, struggling, stretching for the beat. Never stopping with her head against the wind. She's a maniac, maniac at your love. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. She's a maniac, maniac at your love. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. We can cut you like a knife if the gift becomes fun. On the wire between will and what will be. She's a maniac, maniac at your love. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. She's a maniac, maniac at your love. Like she's never danced before. Maniac, maniac at your love. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. She's a maniac, maniac at your love.
Must have been controlling his body.
Don't fall for her tricks. Your wounds are still far too serious.
I don't have a choice.
She sent the dead man to us.
No chance. I'll go after him. The demon was bound to attack us here sooner or later.
He says, "Oh, baby girl, you know we're gonna be legends. I'm the king
will stumble through heaven if there's a light at the end. It's just the sun in your eyes. I know you wanna go to heaven, but you're human tonight. And I've been sitting at the bottom of a swimming pool for a while now, drowning my thoughts out with the sound. Do you feel like a young girl? And the two of us are just young girls, and we'll be flying through the streets with the people underneath, and they're running, running, running. But do you feel like a young girl? And the two of us are just young girls, and we'll be flying through the streets with the people underneath, and they're running, running, running again. We'll be running, running, running again. And we'll be running, running, running. He says, baby girl, don't get caught on my edges. You're the king of everything, and know my tongue is a weapon. There's a light in the clouds, separating your thighs. And if you wanna go to heaven, you should fuck me tonight. And I've been sitting at the bottom of a swimming pool for a while now, drowning my thoughts out. Do you feel like a young girl? The two of us are just young girls, and we'll be flying through the streets with the people underneath, and they're running, running, running. But do you feel like a young girl? The two of us are just young girls, and we'll be flying through the streets with the people underneath, and they're running, running, running again. And we'll be running, running, running again. And we'll be running, running, running.
What does your morning sound like? That's Daddy's little man.
Good morning, Daddy. Grabbed your usual from Mickey D's.
Here's to making your morning routine a little better with a delicious breakfast from McDonald's. Now mix and match 2 favorites for $4. Choose a sausage McMuffin with egg, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, or sausage gravy and biscuit. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Prices are dropping at Rent-A-Center. We've lowered prices on your favorite big brands like Samsung, Whirlpool, Ashley, and LG. Plus, own it for less with 4 to 6 months same as cash and get free same-day delivery, all without credit. We'll even match our competitors' prices. It's never been easier to get the items you need for your home with the flexible payment options you want. Hurry in and save like never before. Only at Rent-A-Center. Tap the banner or visit rentacenter.com to start your order now. Terms and conditions apply.
Ticking like a time bomb. 4, 3, 2, 1, ready, let me drop. Burning like a fire on fire. Let 'em say I'm real like wire. Am I what you call typical? The girl never look it twice when you.
The wind scar. Yasha. Overturned to slice through the wind scar and blast me.
This year, the Corner Bistro will print 430 purchase orders, 1,200 menus, catering contracts, and 1 well-earned Help Wanted sign. All with 0 ink refills. Change the way you ink. Introducing the new Brother All-in-One Ink Vestment Tank Printer Reliable, affordable, quality printing with no refills for up to 1 year.
He destroyed my tin cider.
One, two, three into the four. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door. Ready to make an entrance, so back on up. Cause you know we're about to rip shit up. Give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together, now you know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Too low out niggas, so it crazy. Death Row is the label that pays, man. Unfadable, so please don't try to fake this. But back to the lecture at hand. Perfection is perfected, so I'ma let them understand from a young G's perspective. And before me digging a bitch, I have to find a contraceptive. You never know, she could be earning her man and learning her man, and at the same time burning her man. Now you know I ain't with that shit, Lieutenant. Ain't no pussy good enough to get burned while I'm offended. And that's realer than real deal hope you feel. And now you hookers and hoes know how I feel. Well, if it's good enough to get broke off a proper chunk, I take a small piece of some of that funky stuff. It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and it's like this and like that and like this and Drake creep to the mic like a fan.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping, but I damn near got caught cause my people kept keeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You never been on a ride like this before. With a producer who can rap and control the maestro. At the same time with the dope rhyme that I kick. You know and I know I flow some old funky shit. To add to my collection, this selection symbolizes don't take a toke but don't choke. If you do, you have no clue of what me and my homie Snoop Dogg came to do.
It's like this and like that, like this and it's like that, like this and like that and it's like this.
So who gives a fuck about those?
So just chill to the next episode. Falling back on that ass, what a halified gangster lean. Getting funky on the mic like an old batch of collard greens. It's the capital S-O-S, the pressure, double O-P, D-O-double-G-Y-D-O-double-G, you see. Showing much flex when it's time to wreck a mic. Pimping, holding, clacking a grip like my name was Dolomite. Yeah, and it don't quit. I think they in the mood for some motherfucking G shit. So Dre,
What up, dog?
gotta give them what they want.
What's that, G?
You gotta break them off something.
Hell yeah.
And it's gotta be bumping. City of Compton.
That's where it takes place, so we'll ask your attention. Mobbing like a motherfucker, but I ain't lynching. Dropping the funky shit that's making the sucker niggas mumble. When I'm on the mic, it's like a cookie, they all crumble. Try to get close, say your ass will get smacked. My motherfucking homie, Doggy Dogg, has got my back. Never let me slip, cause if I slip, then I'm slipping. But if I got my Nina, then you know I'm straight tripping. And I'ma continue to put the rap down, put the Mac down. And if your bitches talk shit, I have to put the smack down, yeah. And you don't stop. I told you I'm just like a clock when I tick and I talk. But I'm never off, always on till the break of dawn. See you when PTO in the city they call Long Beach. Put the shit together like my nigga DOC. No one can do it better like this, that, and this, and it's like that, and like this, and like that, and it's like this. Then who gives a fuck about those?
So just chill to the next episode.
Think your sleeping arrangement is causing your back pain? You could be painfully wrong. If it started before age 40 and you feel stiff when you wake up, it could be an inflammatory condition called ankylosing spondylitis. Take the quiz at painfullywrong.com and talk to your doctor.
this bird you cannot change. Birds you cannot change. And this bird you cannot change. Oh, no, I can't change. Bye, baby, it's the sweet love. This feeling I can't change. Please don't take me so badly. 'Cause Lord knows I'm if I stay here with you, things just couldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now. And this bird you cannot change. Oh, and the bird you cannot change. And this bird you cannot change. Lord knows I can't change. Lord help me, I can't change. Lord, I can't change. Won't you fly free, bird? Yeah.
It's Macy's Super Weekend Sale. Use your Macy's card or pass and take an extra 10 to 25% off. Plus, the big home sale only happens twice a year, and it's going on now with incredible specials like 60% off Charter Club Damask sheets and bedding. Take an extra 15% off blenders, juicers, hot beverage makers, and more. And don't pass up this super buy. The Radley 86-inch sofa is just $599 right now at Macy's. Savings off sale prices, exclusions apply.
This guy is trying to take on the undefeated champions of Swellview. Actually, we got defeated last month.
Tomorrow, when a medieval villain comes to town, some new friends stop by to help save the day.
Who are you?
Ark,
Riker.
Ciara,
Schwartz.
Hi.
And Captain Man as the hero.
Don't miss when Night Squad steps into Swellview in an all-new Henry Danger. Tomorrow at 8, 7 Central. Followed by an all-new Cousins for Life on Nickelodeon.
Darth Vader, Butcher,
I am Adolf Hitler, command of the Third Reich. Little known fact, also dope as a mic. You are Vader, visual little boots and cape, and a helmet to cover up that burnt ass face. You have the force to move objects. I am a force truly evil, even went back in time and turned you back as a prequel. Cause I am you. You're not even a real person. I preferred you with Spaceballs, the Rick Moranis
you
version.
can't rhyme against the dark side of the force. Why even bother? So many dudes been with your mom. Who even knows about their father? You're a pissed off little prick with a Napoleon dick. You call it a mustache? I call that dirty Sanchez on your lip. You bitch. Let me remind you who you're messing with. Everything that you did, I'm the motherfucker who invented it. I'm the original Dark Lord. You're like the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Lost some troopers make yours look like someone took a piece of shit and cloned
You
it.
stink, Vader! Your star smells something sour! You need to wash up, dog! Here, step in my shower! I'll turn all your friends against you! Just my speeches breed haters! What's your lightsaber versus a clan of all your white neighbors?
Suck my robot ball. Now take a step back and let me freeze yours off. A little carbonite back. For your goose-stepping ass. We'll call my homeboy in Israel. See who got the last laugh. Who won? Who's next? You decide.
You gotta keep them separate.
Think your sleeping arrangement is causing your back pain? You could be painfully wrong. If it started before age 40 and you feel stiff when you wake up, it could be an inflammatory condition called ankylosing spondylitis. Take the quiz at painfullywrong.com and talk to your doctor.
What scared me the most was that it felt like you were suddenly out of my reach.
It always sucks, refolding the kind of map needed when I get stuck. Where the sun don't shine the back as if I just shut up. My rubber stamp would flag you as dumb. It ain't your mind, you're giving me a piece of message from Take Einstein. You know that's just obscene, but it's been Buck Rogers' time since I hit other than rock bottom. Even the odds of having you against me with your crotchless jihad on blue balls evidently are almighty good God. So angel dust my soul like James Brown. Street legal form, holy so much stunniness, sell yourself short. Like Bridget at the Bunny Ranch, do it on force. The satisfaction of getting fouled. I'm the least you could do. you. I'm the least you could do. Oh yeah, if only life were as easy as you, I would still get screwed. I don't care if getting under someone that's beneath you fits the ammo of conundrum and you reckon this was just a fancy word for rubbers. I'm again a fan of working your response to sex. The Barcelona American rule with no respect. Since Ozzy Baker feels like me dirt. The least you could do. If only life were easy as you. I'm the least you could do. Oh yeah. If only life were easy as you. I'm the least you could do. If only life were as easy as you. I'm the least you could do. Oh yeah. If only life were as easy as you. If only. When life fumbles and breaks, you should. I thank your dad for the damaged goods. When breaks, you should. I thank your dad for the damaged goods. When life fumbles and breaks, you should. I thank your dad for the damaged goods. When life fumbles and breaks, you should. I thank your dad for the damaged goods.
You heard the man. As I told you, it's the sword that thirsts for its blood.
Some people call me the space cowboy.
The sword that was covered in
Bringing my Giovanni Rana pasta to everyone in America wasn't so easy. So I made it easy for America to find me. In the refrigerated section, Giovanni Rana pasta. Share what's inside.
Prepare yourself, Kai Jimbo. I'll hack you to pieces.
Escape on your stand a chance right now. Do as they say, Inuyasha.
The brothers! The brothers! The brothers! The brothers! The brothers! The boys! The brothers! The boys! The brothers! The boys! They got carried away! Hey! Hey! We started, and prayed for better days. The bullets, the bollocks will get carried away. Love and bones in hand, we come and we stand and get carried away. Something running around this dismal town to piss the night away. Hey! To the left of me and rollers to the right. With the music, we're getting ready tonight. So raise them up and take them down the bar, can we say? Something running around this dismal town to piss the night away. Hey! Running around this dismal town to piss the night away. A couple of the son of a bitch that get carried away. So running around this dismal town to piss the night away. So singing the song, we're singing around to get carried away. It's ticking, the clock is running thin. Tell I about the flame, a tipsy once again. So let the glass and kiss your ass for all the time to play. So we ready around this dismal town and piss the night away. Hey! Ready around this dismal town and piss the night away. A couple of switch with son of a bitch that get carried away. We're ready around this dismal town and piss the night away. So sing the song, we're singing around to get carried away. Hey! 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 Hey!
All right, I think that's all I'm going to do for live. As you seen, that took quite a bit of time and stuff. I didn't have all the correct colors for this puppy, so I had to try to mix the colors the best I could because I don't have a gray Prisma because I killed it a while back and I haven't been where I can go get a replacement, but I made it with the black and a white, burnishing it out and blending it in because there's a bunch of different colors. This is to be done like in my style, so it doesn't have to be super high realistic identical to the picture, but I do like to try to get the fur coloring as close as possibly can. Anytime you send me I can work from any picture actually, but the clearer the picture where I can see all the coloration of your pet, clear is always best. However, if you do not have a clear photograph, I can work from a grainy one, which is what I'm working from currently right now on this one, is a grainy photograph. It can be done, it's just not all the colors are going to be accurate because, you know, on a grainy photo you can't tell all the colorations and the fur tones. So that's why clear photos are the best. But it's not necessary. It you know, it just depends. But yeah, I've gotten the face of the puppy done. Well, he's not a puppy, he's a dog. But I got the face of the dog done, and I got some of his back and some of the tan colors done. As you see, I bounce around quite a bit in my artwork, so I'm never working on one thing. So I decided to not jump so freaking much and just concentrate on the face, which is what I did for the video basically. And if there's anything that needs to be added later, I will with the white gel pen, just to accentuate maybe a few stark highlights in this dog, or I may use white acrylic. Either one works. And I'm going for a soft look. If I want any hard standing out hairs and stuff like that, I'll go back and quickly add them with a really sharp black or sharp white or a brown or something like that to give the, you know, the illusion of hairs. But that's usually my very last step I do after I have the background done and everything. That way I can pull those very sharp hairs out and make it look really good and stuff like that. It's not a step that you want to do prior to doing your background. You want to wait till you have, well, I personally like waiting till I have the entire image done before I go back and add those crisp details of any crisp detailing that involves the outline of the drawing, because when you're doing the background, some of that detail's gonna get lost. So it's best to do the edge details last. The details within you can go ahead and do, like within the face, like right here and stuff, you can go ahead and do and add, which I didn't do in this video, but you know, I'll do on the side of this video. That way I'm not in an uncomfortable position and my back isn't killing me and all that happy hoo-ha and stuff, because I'm sitting uncomfortably working on this. So I just wanted to give you the basic idea of what I'm doing. I'll go in and add a few sharp, crisp hairs around his eyes and stuff like that, and some white fur maybe going into some of the brown, because there's some places where there is some like hairs going out into this and stuff like that, which you can't do with color pencil. You have to take like white acrylic or a white gel pen and add those fine little details in. But like I said, it's no big deal. I'll add those in here. It's not a big problem or issue. If need be, I can show you what I'm talking about by adding a few here in here, if I can get the gel pen to be cooperative and not hateful, just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about here. I think this little brother's going to be hateful. Sometimes they are with sometimes Prisma pencils and these things don't really always get along. This is the standard 812. It doesn't like to work. I think that one is almost out of ink. I need to go get some more of these white gel pens too, but the tin works really good. But there's a few little hairs and stuff like that. You can go in and add. Daddy has in his head and stuff, you know, just little stark stuff like this. Yeah, some of the music got risque, but you know, deal because Pandora was actually playing some good stuff, so. And I was arting really good to it, and I just didn't want to change. So you just go in and you add them little tiny details. And these little details like this, people, is what's going to make your drawing look good. People say, is it really necessary? No, but, you know, it helps. And you can see it's really popped out some of this little guy's features and stuff. And, you know, you got some hairs that strand out that are white and stuff. But, yeah, you do little things like that, and you're going to have, it's going to really make your drawing come to life and stuff. Just a little tip. But on that note, guys, I think I'm going to end the video there because it's probably pretty long. And I do appreciate everybody who tuned into the station today to sit here and watch me color on one of two of my commissions that will be going to Australia. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Have a good one.